Top 10 most expensive helicopters in the world. What if I told you that some helicopters cost more than skyscrapers? That for the price of one heli, you could buy several luxury homes, maybe entire neighborhoods? Helicopters are no longer just tools of rescue, business, or war. They've become symbols of pure status, engineering marvels, and floating palaces. Today, we fly high into the skies of extravagance to explore the top 10 most expensive helicopters ever built. Airbus H225 Super Puma. Imagine stepping into a helicopter so large, so powerful, it carries 24 passengers in comfort, flies long distances, gets you to remote offshore platforms or over rough terrain, and still feels like a luxury lounge. The Airbus H225 Super Puma is that machine. It is the most expensive civilian helicopter on many recent lists, often estimated around $27 million. If something goes wrong over ocean or in mountainous terrain, risk multiplies. So operators need to be prepared. Special training, redundancy, insurance, regulatory compliance. But when you hover over glacial fjords or off an offshore rig in golden sunset light, you'll know what people meant by price of brilliance. AgustaWestland AW101. Next up is the AgustaWestland AW101, often second on these lists, and for good reason. Costing in the ballpark of $20 to $21 million in base military or VIP configs, this triple-engine medium-lift helicopter blends utility and prestige. It's used by heads of state, navies, rescue services, and others who need dependability and capacity in extreme environments, from Arctic cold to tropical humidity. If you go VIP, the interior may feature conference spaces, sleeping quarters, luxurious finishes, each layer adding to price and weight. Yet those who choose it often say the AW101 is like having a fortress in the sky, sturdy, capable, and undeniably impressive. Sikorsky S-92. Imagine a helicopter so trusted that governments, VIPs, and offshore oil operators rely on it for safety, comfort, and performance. That's the Sikorsky S-92. With an estimated price around $17 to $18 million, every flight is meant to feel strong and secure. Dual engine, excellent safety features, spacious cabin, and capable range put it in many of the world's toughest environments. But in return, the S-92 gives silence, stability, a cabin where you can work, sleep, or enjoy views without feeling like you're just commuting. It's one of those helicopters that sell on safety and comfort as much as raw specs. Airbus AS332L1E VIP Super Puma. Think of the Super Puma line, then imagine upgrading its cabin to luxury. Lounges, kitchens, bathrooms, plush finishes. That's the VIP version of the AS332L1E. It sells for something like $15.5 million, depending on configuration. It can carry up to about 19 passengers, fly respectable ranges, and handle offshore work, VIP transport, or remote access. But luxury builds bring trade-offs: more weight, higher maintenance, greater fuel consumption, more wear on components. Owners have to ensure safety systems are top-notch, hire specialized crews, deal with service networks. Yet for someone wanting both capacity and VIP comfort, the AS332 VIP Super Puma provides a rare blend. Bell 525 Relentless. Here's a helicopter that feels futuristic. The Bell 525 Relentless. Priced around $15 million in many estimates, it's designed to push the envelope. Fly-by-wire controls, spacious cabin, high cruise speed, good range, luxury options. It aims to be super mid-class, giving high-end performance without the size or cost of giant heavies. But progressive innovation comes with risks: developmental delays, certification hurdles, cost overruns, and potential teething problems. Operators must trust new systems and deal with early maintenance issues. And luxury interiors always mean weight concerns, balancing comfort with performance. Still, if everything works well, the 525 is the kind of helicopter you notice: sleek, modern, impressive. Sikorsky S-76C. Stepping down a bit in size but not in reputation, the Sikorsky S-76C is around $12 to $13 million depending on spec. It's widely used for VIP transport, offshore missions, corporate work, and also by TV news, emergency services. The cabin can be customized heavily: leather, wood, soundproofing, large windows, luxury seating. Challenges? Smaller cabin means fewer passengers, less room for amenities, and every added comfort adds weight and cost. Performance decrements: speed, range, if too heavy or too lavish can be real. But what you lose in size you often gain in agility. Ability to use smaller heliports, more landing flexibility. For many luxury owners, the S76C is the balance of exclusivity, performance, and presence. Augusta Westland AW139. If you want something versatile that works in extreme heat, across sea routes, or as a corporate shuttle, the AW139 is a strong candidate. At around $12 to $14 million in many estimates, it fits in a size bracket above lighter VIP commuter helicopters but below heavies. It offers good range, speed, cabin comfort with room for optional configurations, even medevac, search and rescue, or firefighting in some cases. However, in hot and humid climates, performance drops. In long-range missions, fuel stops add cost. Life cycles of parts, landing gear, avionics bring ongoing expense. Also pilot training, certification for multiple mission types. Still, many consider the AW139 a workhorse that doesn't feel like work. It offers luxury sheen without being showy, and adaptability that often justifies investment. Airbus Helicopters H155. This model is often listed around $10 million depending on customization. It's a long-range, twin-engine medium-lift helicopter used often in VIP transport, offshore service, corporate travel. Cabin features can include luxury seating, quiet ride, high-end interior finishes, cruise speed, range, safety systems are all strong. But like all others, the more luxury you pack in, the more the maintenance bill, fuel burn, insurance, and support challenges go up. If you own one, you need to plan for all these costs, weather, and regulatory compliance. For people who value comfort in every flight, the H155 delivers. Eurocopter EC175. At around $7.9 to $8 million in many standard configurations, the EC175, also known as the Airbus H175, is luxurious yet slightly more accessible in the high end of the private market. Comfortable cabin, fairly long range, good speed, designed to handle offshore transport, VIP roles. It's an appealing mix of performance and cost. Risks. Fewer units may mean fewer spare parts in some regions. Luxury add-ons cost more. Operational costs, fuel, maintenance, still high. Regulatory burdens. But for someone wanting a premium helicopter without paying for the biggest heavies, the EC175 shows how close you can get, nearly touching the top-end sky without owning the entire sky. Augusta Westland AW109. Finally, we land on a lighter jewel, the AW109. At around $6 to $7 million in many markets, this is the entry zone for high-end private helicopter ownership. Light, fast, agile, polished. It's favored for corporate hops, scenic flights, personal use, emergency services, and small government work. Interiors can be plush, avionics modern, performance good. But being lighter means trade-offs. Less cabin space, less payload, shorter range, more sensitivity to weather, less comfort for long flights. Also, small helicopters feel turbulence more, are more exposed. For some, that's okay because agility and access to smaller landing sites matter more than sheer luxury. AW109 gives that access plus prestige. Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this high-altitude tour, hit like, subscribe, and share with someone who dreams of flying above it all. Because in the sky, luxury has no ceiling.